Marriage is not a competition. The Lord put things in place for a reason. We do not marry to get into a competition. We do not marry to decide who's right and who's wrong. We follow the way of the Lord and His teaching. Why there's so much fail in marriage? Marriage is not a competition. Great marriage takes sacrifice like the way to service when it comes to the Lord. What is self-worth? Negative word destroy many homes, destroy many marriage. We do not boast in our own self. We all want good times, yes, but when there's bad times, then we don't, because it's gonna happen in marriage. Just like a harvest season, we want to have good harvest season, but the bad one, we don't like it, but we have to continue sow to get better season. That's why I say the truth hurt, and some words do hurt. We don't like to hear them, but may God bless us all. It's not for a woman to train any woman. A misbehaved woman should never marry to any man. That is a recipe for disaster in the first place. What is woman empowerment? Great question. Humbleness does not mean weakness. The strength of a man is not his loud mouth, but one that understands his position like a woman. Marriage is not a competition, and so we must understand these things as we go forward. Too many competition destroy too many marriages. It's not about that. When you're married, you still have to humble your mess member. If you believe that the man is the head, you have to hold. Just like you believe God's in charge of the head of every man, you must have to understand these things. But we have competition. We don't have marriage these days. We're trying to outdo each other. And so when things happen in our season, it's not good season. This harvest don't bear good fruit. Then we're ready. We have to destroy it because we go for the wrong reason. And sometimes, I don't know, we take these oaths, but we don't believe in them because we believe in the position. But if we take away the position, then the marriage don't last. But then again, why are we so frustrated about it? Look at Job. Look at the situation with Job and his wife. I mean, we always talk about Job and God and this, but look at his wife and his servant. When Job didn't have the position, he didn't have that wife anymore. He lost his wife and he lost his position. Once he loses his position, there's no wife. She told him all this kind of stuff. She wouldn't even obey no more. So the one nowadays is no different from then before. It's just we just feel like, okay, something different. These things was there before. So when we see marriage going this way, it's not just, it's been happening before. It's just now because we're in this generation, we're privy to these things now. But these things have been happening before. Like I said, the position is different. So marriage is not a competition. And so when you take the position, in most cases you take the marriage if we're not going for the right position. Just like the service of God. We can say we love God with our mouth, but until we have the service of God with the sacrifice, then all we're doing is just talking. So for anyone that going through this, understand that when you're in a marriage and you say you're married, you have to understand that yes, there's sacrifice in the service of marriage, and it's not a competition to who's supposed to right or wrong or who's supposed to serve. Know your position. Man must play his role and woman plays his role, and a woman could never get on top of a man. That is not her position. But she will say, no, I'm not, but still doing it. She's in error. And then we start to point fingers, say, the man is not in the right position. Well, take a case to God. Give it to God if you serve God. Say, listen, my husband is not in the right position, and my husband not behaving the way he's supposed to behave. So take your problem and discuss it to God. Another woman cannot fix it, because as soon as you go to that woman and she start talk, the same empowerment she's talking about, she can get big too and start to deal with you any kind of way, because she create her own version of life and she mislead you into a negative area until you find out that she's worse than what she's saying about my husband. May God bless us all.